Have you ever stopped mid-step, wondering why climbing stairs feels harder than it used to? Maybe you've noticed your arms don't lift quite as easily, or your legs feel a little heavier after a short walk. For many people over 60, this isn't just fatigue, it's a silent decline in muscle strength. And while aging is natural, losing your ability to move freely and confidently doesn't have to be. The truth is, you're not alone. Millions experience muscle loss after 60, a condition known as sarcopenia. But here is the good news. Nature has given us powerful tools to slow that process and even reverse it, starting with what we put on our plate. You don't need expensive supplements or extreme workout plans. Some of the most effective solutions are already in your kitchen, hiding in plain sight among your favorite fruits. In this video, I'll show you the top 5 fruits scientifically proven to rebuild muscle mass, reduce inflammation, and boost strength, especially in your legs and arms. These aren't exotic or hard to find. They're simple, delicious, and perfect for everyday meals. And the number 1 fruit on our list might just surprise you, so stay with me until the end. It might be the small change that makes a big difference in your life. It is no secret that aging brings changes to the body, but one of the most overlooked issues is muscle loss. After the age of 60, the body naturally starts to lose muscle mass at a rate of up to 3 to 8% per decade. This condition, known as sarcopenia, silently affects millions of older adults, making everyday activities more difficult. Standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, or simply going for a walk can become challenges. Over time, this leads not only to physical limitations, but also to a decline in independence, confidence, and overall quality of life. This decline often starts subtly. One day you notice you don't walk quite as fast, or you hesitate before bending down. Eventually, that muscle weakness can lead to poor balance, increased risk of falls, and even fractures. But here's where it gets hopeful. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable. Research shows that with the right nutrients, physical habits, and consistent care, it's possible not just to stop muscle loss, but actually to rebuild muscle tissue, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. And one of the most powerful and natural allies in this process? Fruit. Yes, while many people associate muscle health with protein shakes or gym workouts, there's a gentler, tastier path that begins in the produce aisle. Certain fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds that support muscle regeneration, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow. These fruits don't just help your body stay strong, they protect your energy, your mobility, and your freedom. Let us begin with one of the most underrated heroes in the fight against muscle decline, the avocado. Creamy, versatile, and packed with powerful nutrients, the avocado is more than just a trendy toast topping. It's a muscle-supporting superfruit. Avocados are high in monounsaturated fats, the kind that fights inflammation without clogging arteries. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the root causes of sarcopenia, quietly damaging muscle fibers over time. The healthy fats in avocado act like internal fire extinguishers, helping to calm that damage and create a more favorable environment for muscle repair and growth. But the benefits don't stop at fat. Avocados are also loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that are essential for proper muscle function. Potassium helps muscles contract and recover smoothly, while magnesium prevents cramps and supports endurance. Together, they reduce the risk of spasms and fatigue that many older adults experience during the day or at night. Add in vitamin E, another strong antioxidant, and you've got a full-body shield against muscle breakdown. One medium avocado also offers around 10 grams of fiber. This not only supports digestive health, but also keeps blood sugar stable, a crucial factor for those managing diabetes or looking to avoid energy crashes. Stable blood sugar means steady energy, which is essential when you're trying to stay active. And if you're still not convinced, here is one more reason to love avocado. Research shows it helps improve physical performance and lowers frailty in older adults. It's not just food, it's functional support for a stronger, more capable you. The best part? Adding avocado to your routine is incredibly easy. You can enjoy it sliced with eggs in the morning, mashed on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of sesame seeds, or blended into a green smoothie with spinach and almond milk. Some even make avocado chocolate mousse for a healthy dessert. No pills, no gimmicks, just a delicious fruit that gives your muscles the nutrients they've been quietly craving for years. There's something deeply frustrating about waking up already feeling sore. Your legs feel heavy before you even stand up, and your shoulders seem to carry a stiffness that no amount of stretching can shake off. For many seniors, this lingering soreness becomes part of the daily routine, but it doesn't have to be. There's a bright red fruit with a tart flavor, and an even stronger reputation for relieving muscle pain and accelerating recovery. Tart cherry. Unlike the sweet cherries you might snack on during summer, tart cherries are a different variety, smaller, more sour, and incredibly rich in anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants. These compounds are known to reduce inflammation, a silent but persistent force behind joint discomfort, muscular pain, and long-term damage to muscle tissue. Chronic inflammation acts like a slow-burning fire inside the body, wearing down strength and making it harder to rebuild after everyday activity. What makes tart cherry particularly exciting is its proven effect on muscle recovery. In multiple clinical studies, athletes who consumed tart cherry juice before and after intense workouts reported less muscle soreness and recovered faster. Now, you might not be running marathons, but the principle still applies. Tart cherry helps your muscles heal faster, reduces post-activity stiffness, and allows you to stay active without that discouraging next-day pain. A study from the Oregon Health and Science University found that tart cherry juice helped reduce muscle damage markers even in older adults. That's important because when your muscles recover quickly, you're more likely to keep moving, stay consistent with exercise, and maintain strength over time. And here's an added bonus. Tart cherry is also a natural source of melatonin, the sleep hormone. This means a small glass of tart cherry juice in the evening not only soothes muscles, it also helps you sleep better, and we know how essential sleep is to the body's healing process. It's during deep sleep that your muscles rebuild, your hormones balance, and your body repairs damage. For seniors who struggle with insomnia or frequent waking, tart cherry can become a powerful nighttime ally, helping you rest deeply and wake up refreshed with less stiffness and more energy for the day ahead. One natural habit, two massive benefits. Take Paul, a 68-year-old retiree who began drinking tart cherry juice every evening. Within 2 weeks, he reported feeling lighter in the morning, not because his problems had vanished, but because his body had begun to recover while he slept. "It's like I gave my muscles a chance to breathe," he told me. For someone who used to dread walking after a restless night, that small change meant everything. If you're wondering how to add tart cherry into your routine, the easiest way is through 100% unsweetened tart cherry juice. Just 4 to 6 ounces in the evening is enough. If juice isn't your preference, you can opt for dried tart cherries, perfect over oatmeal, or even tart cherry capsules. It's generally safe for most diets, even for those managing blood sugar, as it has a low glycemic index when consumed in moderation. Just like avocado, it is a small daily act of care that adds up over time, one that supports strength, movement, and a peaceful night's sleep. At first glance, the pomegranate might seem like just a pretty fruit, bright, shiny seeds, a little messy to eat, and often overlooked at the store. The pomegranate is more than a beautiful fruit. It is a natural energizer, a circulation booster, and a muscle protector, all packed into one. One of the biggest obstacles to strong muscles in older adults is poor blood circulation. As we age, blood vessels lose elasticity, and blood flow to extremities, especially arms and legs, slows down. Muscles then receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, making it harder for them to function well or recover after activity. That's where pomegranate shines. It contains natural compounds that stimulate nitric oxide production, helping blood vessels relax and expand, which in turn improves circulation throughout the body. Better blood flow means better muscle performance, faster healing after exercise, and less fatigue during everyday tasks. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed pomegranate extract before physical activity experienced better endurance and reported feeling less tired. That's a game changer when walking up the stairs or doing chores becomes physically taxing, because when your muscles are getting what they need, they can give more back. Beyond blood flow, pomegranates are packed with polyphenols, especially punic allergens, which are powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress. This cellular stress accelerates aging and muscle breakdown. By neutralizing it, pomegranates act like a protective shield over your muscle fibers, keeping them resilient. Less damage equals better strength preservation, and even a chance to rebuild what was lost. There's another layer of benefit. Pomegranates also support mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are the tiny energy factories inside your cells. When they work efficiently, your muscles produce more energy and fatigue less quickly. Whether it's playing with your grandkids or going for a morning walk, having healthy mitochondria means you can do more without feeling drained. And it's not just physical. This boost often translates into a clearer mind and a brighter mood. George, a 74-year-old gardening enthusiast, began drinking a small glass of pomegranate juice before heading outside each morning. He told me he felt more energized, experienced less soreness, and even slept better after long afternoons in the sun. "It's like my muscles are smiling," he said. Stories like his are becoming more common because pomegranate doesn't just help you move, it helps you enjoy moving. To start, aim for 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pomegranate juice a few times a week, preferably before light activity. You can also sprinkle the arils, the seeds, on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. They add a refreshing tartness and a satisfying crunch. Just be mindful of added sugars. Always choose pure juice and, when possible, eat the whole seeds to benefit from their fiber. With just a few servings a week, you can experience a real shift in your energy and your muscle resilience, all thanks to this ruby red treasure. There is a fruit sitting quietly in the pantry of many older adults, often thought of as just a digestive aid, but in reality, it holds one of the best-kept secrets in muscle preservation. We're talking about prunes. Yes, the humble dried plum. While they may not have the vibrant color of pomegranates or the trendy flair of avocados, prunes pack a serious punch when it comes to keeping your muscles firm, functional, and strong well into your later years. What makes prunes so special is their unique blend of antioxidants, especially chlorogenic acid, neochlorogenic acid, and rutin. These natural compounds combat inflammation and oxidative stress, two major enemies of aging muscles. As inflammation quietly breaks down muscle fibers and oxidative damage piles up over time, prunes work behind the scenes to protect your tissues, soothe joint pain, and keep you mobile with fewer aches and limitations. But what really sets prunes apart is their connection to IGF-1, or insulin-like growth factor. This hormone plays a key role in helping the body build and maintain muscle mass. Studies have shown that certain polyphenols found in prunes can stimulate IGF-1 activity, encouraging the growth of new muscle fibers. In lab experiments, prune extracts actually increased the size of muscle cells and boosted protein synthesis, the very process your body uses to recover and get stronger. For someone in their 60s, 70s, or beyond, that's a powerful possibility. Imagine a snack that not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but helps you hold on to your balance, your endurance, and your confidence when climbing stairs or standing for longer periods. This is the quiet magic of prunes, working from the inside out to restore what time tries to take away. Prunes are also a rich source of boron, a trace mineral that supports both muscle and bone health. Boron helps the body use calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D more efficiently, all essential for maintaining muscular strength and preventing fractures. For older adults facing the dual threat of sarcopenia and osteoporosis, adding prunes to the diet becomes a natural, effective way to address both conditions at once, with zero side effects and no prescription needed. And of course, we can't forget their famous fiber content. Prunes are loaded with soluble fiber, which supports digestive regularity, but also helps control blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Stable blood sugar equals steady energy. No more crashes in the afternoon or feeling sluggish during your errands. This makes prunes an ideal snack for those managing diabetes or simply looking to avoid processed sugar spikes throughout the day. Start small. Try eating 4 to 5 prunes a day with breakfast or as an afternoon snack. They're portable, shelf-stable, and easy to mix into oatmeal, smoothies, or even homemade energy balls. My Aunt Helen, 76, laughed when I first suggested it. "Aren't those just for slow bowels?" she asked. But after a month, she noticed her legs didn't ache as much during morning walks, and she had more stamina to play with her grandkids. "It's like I've oiled the hinges," she joked, and honestly, she's not wrong. We've all heard the phrase, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." But what if that same apple could also keep muscle loss at bay? Behind its crisp skin and sweet taste lies one of the most powerful natural tools for fighting sarcopenia, and the secret is in the peel. Apples, especially when eaten whole, offer a potent mix of compounds that help the body preserve and even rebuild muscle mass as it ages. The star of the show is a plant compound called ursolic acid, found primarily in the peel. This natural substance has been studied for its ability to stimulate muscle growth and reduce muscle breakdown. In research published in Cell Metabolism, mice given ursolic acid not only retained more muscle, but also burned more fat and resisted muscle atrophy, even under conditions that would normally cause decline. Though research in humans is still ongoing, early findings are promising and point to real-world potential for older adults. Ursolic acid appears to boost IGF-1 levels in the body, the same growth factor we mentioned with prunes, which supports the development and repair of muscle fibers. It also helps lower levels of myostatin, a protein that tells the body to stop building muscle. Lower myostatin means higher potential for strength, stamina, and recovery. It is as if the apple peel is quietly telling your body, "Don't give up. Keep growing." But the muscle-boosting power of apples doesn't stop there. They're rich in quercetin, another antioxidant that supports mitochondrial health, the part of the cell that generates energy. Stronger mitochondria mean more endurance, better recovery, and less fatigue. Combine that with soluble fiber like pectin, which stabilizes blood sugar and reduces inflammation, and you have a fruit that works on multiple fronts to help you stay active longer and with more ease. It's not just theory, it's real life. I once met Mr. David, 79 years old and still tending to his garden every morning. He told me, "I never peel my apples. That's where the power is." For him, that simple habit helped him feel more energized, more mobile, and even more regular in his digestion. The connection between gut health and muscle performance is no coincidence, and apples help bridge both worlds. Adding apples to your routine is easy. Just eat one a day, a whole with the peel on. Go for organic if possible to minimize pesticide exposure and give them a good wash. You can slice them into oatmeal, dip them in almond butter for a protein-rich snack, or enjoy one on its own mid-morning. Despite their sweetness, apples have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar. Instead, they provide slow, sustained energy, perfect for long walks, light workouts, or household tasks. In one study from the University of Iowa, ursolic acid not only promoted muscle growth in lab tests, but also helped improve glucose metabolism and reduce fat accumulation, both key factors for healthy aging. So yes, that crisp bite of an apple isn't just refreshing. It is a quiet act of strength, a daily step toward maintaining the vitality and independence that matter most. It's proof that sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't tea found in a pill, but in something as simple as keeping the peel on. Muscle loss after 60 isn't a life sentence. It is a challenge that can be met with knowledge, consistency, and simple changes to your daily routine. As we've seen, 5 fruits, avocado, tart cherry, pomegranate, prune, and apple, each bring their own unique set of tools to the table. They fight inflammation, improve circulation, support energy production, and even stimulate muscle growth. More than just food, they're small daily allies in the fight for strength, movement, and independence. You don't need to transform your entire life overnight. Just begin with one change: a spoonful of avocado at breakfast, a few prunes with your afternoon tea, or a glass of tart cherry juice before bed. Each choice you make sends a message to your body. I'm still here, I'm still building, I'm still growing. And over time, those small choices lead to real lasting results in how you move, how you feel, and how you live. Let your meals become a source of strength, one bite at a time. If this video inspired you or taught you something new, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and share it with someone you care about. You never know. A simple tip might be exactly what someone else needs to start their own journey toward better health. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind to yourself, and remember, you're not just aging, you're still becoming.